Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Wayne's Small Engine Repair. Today I just wanted to give you guys a little talk about the speedrun car. I will throw some footage up at the end of the video. I tried to make a pass yesterday. I say try because we had an issue with the car and then the footage was crap. My head cam was pointed a little too far up so you couldn't really see what I was doing with my hands or anything like that. So there will be some botched run footage at the end of this. But with that comes some things I figured maybe I should just one thing I guess I should say about the V2 144, the 14th buggy. If you guys watched my last channel update video, you'll remember that I said the V2 comes with thicker CVDs, and it does. And with that, your diffs have, bigger cups, and your your wheel bearings have bigger cups. So you're going to see in the run that that I spit a foam. So you'll see that, Mike, I've got the foams on there that you sent on the Typhon. So the Typhon is actually broke too. I broke the spur gear on it last time we had it out. So I'm borrowing those for today's run. When we spit a foam, it spit a CVD. And obviously I looked forever for it on the side of the road, and that was never going to happen. I might look a little bit again today just because. So what I had to do is I had to take the knuckles from the V1 buggy, put them on here, the rear diff out of the V1 buggy, put it in here, and then the smaller CVDs, just so I could get back up and going. I scoured, I guess I didn't check eBay, I scoured Amazon, and I could not find any information on how to get the thicker dog bones for the V2. These are a lot beefier, and I would like to, you would think, I know that we want less weight, but you would think we'd want a sturdier dog bone for sending, for putting down power, right? But I lost the other one, and so I can't figure out how to get these ones. The only ones I can find on there, short of, like I said, maybe trying to go right to wltoys, or I haven't checked eBay yet, I can't find these thicker ones. So just beware of that, guys. If you guys get one of these V2s and you want to take it out and you're not trying to do speed running, you want to take it out and you want to play with it, and you bend one of these, it's going to be a hard time finding them. Hard time finding the cups that go with them. And you don't want to try to run one of the small ones in the big cups. I already, tested that yesterday while I was putting this all back together, and the little ball doesn't work good in the big cup. It's too much slop. One more thing that came with that, and maybe this was, you can even hear it in the beginning of the run. It sounds like something's a little off, and that might be what caused the whole run. Maybe what happened is that my motor mount screws came loose before I even did the run. And so that might have caused the vibration, spit the CVD, blew the foam, or whatever. But I bent the center shaft first run yesterday. And of course now I've got a screw that was Loctited and I snapped it off in there, so it's garbage anyways. But I tried to straighten that the best I could 50 million times, tweak it this way, 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 and I just could not get it straight. So yeah, I have got new dog bones in the back now. I do have a new center shaft in there. Everything is tight. Everything is locked down. We have a new set of foams on. So we are going to go for another pass today. And I don't know if I'm going to... Oh, I might have broke that rear diffuser too. Or it just came loose. Let's try to tighten it up. Well, I'll try to tighten it up before I go out. Anyways. Yeah, so we're back up. A little bit different color foams. I'm running the thinner in the front than in the rear, but that's okay. I do have a new set of contacts right here. on A-Main like a month ago. They were having they might even still be on sale. They're having a sale on the, you know, legit contact foam brand, the white rims. So these were on sale for $10 a pack. that's dirt cheap. So I bought some, but I was kind of planning on saving these for the 2026. So I did not want to break into these for this car, especially knowing that, who knows, I could crash this again and then destroy a perfectly good set of foams. So those are saved for next year's competition. They're sitting right there all fucking winter, and I'm not touching them. Yeah. I did a little bit of damage to the body too, as you expect. It's PLA, and I 3D printed it, so we had a little bit of scuffage right there, and then I cracked it here, but I threw some glue in there to seal that crack up. Oh, and then I did lose a couple of screws to hold the cap on. I'll get those in before my run today. Yeah. Oh, one more thing too. I don't know if you guys noticed on camera. The V2 comes with a 5-wire servo, not a 3-wire servo. So there's another thing with that budget, that 112 that I said versus that 140 for the brushless one. 5-wire servo. So be mindful of that too, guys. If you're gonna buy one of these and you don't have another servo to put in it, the V2 comes with a 5-wire servo, not a 3-wire. You will need to supply your own. Luckily enough, obviously the V1 came with a 3-wire and it bolts right in, so that's the one that's in here now. It's the stock V1 steering servo. And I know some guys are super particular about upgrading your steering servo and all this other shit. I don't want to hear it, okay? I've done over 100 mile an hour with stock servos. So if you can drive, you can do it. Yeah. Alright, well, thanks for listening to my rambling. Here's some botched footage. Yeah, and I'm gonna get out later today once it warms up. It's still morning, so it's pretty chilly out. And hopefully I'll see you again later tonight with a PB. Later. Oh, one more thing, guys. Sorry. There's one more question I had to have, or thing that I wanted to add to this. So when you get the Amazon drive shafts for these buggies, you go on Amazon, you order it, says 2-day, it comes with the gear, the other gears and the bearings are on it. You're like, yeah, I can slap this thing right in and go. No. Okay, these gears, okay, these pinions for your, these are the pinion gears for your diffs that go onto your axle and go into the diff. These ones that you buy, so I have bought 2 to 3 sets now off of the internet. The ones that come with these diffs right here, the pinion gears, garbage. They don't fit. They're too long. And then I bought a whole nother set. And then the ones that came on the drive shaft yesterday, you know, you get that metal gear on there, and then it comes with these gears on the shaft. They're junk. They don't fit. They're too long. If you could maybe sand them down here a little bit and take the tolerances down, they might fit. So what happens is, and this is what was happening with my original 144 buggy that I got into the 100 Club with when I tried to rebuild it, is I was using new gears, because that's what happened is I blew a diff gear out. Well, when you put these aftermarket gears that you buy on the internet, not the wltoys ones, the ones that are not from wltoys aftermarket, they're too long and the whole thing binds up, and no matter what I did, I could not get it to be smooth and buttery. It'd be grindy and chunky, and I just kept, you know, losing my mind, thinking that I didn't even know how to work on these no more. What am I doing wrong that I can't make one of these go back together nice and smooth? It's these gears. So buyer beware. These aftermarket gears for wltoys, at least in the 114th buggies, suck. Okay, they don't work. Maybe they work in the 12th buggy where you got a little more length. Maybe there's some playroom there, but not in the 1.4s. So, you know, when we break gears on these 1.4s, I don't know if we're expected that we have to do like the Relardo thing where we have to reach out to wltoys and buy OEM parts. I'm not sure. If you guys know more about that, let me know down in the comments. And if you guys know where to get parts for the V2, like the diff cups and the big dog bones for the rear, let me know down in the comments. Okay, that was enough. For real, later this time. Alright everybody, we're here with the new 144 build. So I'm going to guess let's get the GPS set and see if it'll make a pass, I guess. So Start. Stop. Read. 0. So this is a shakedown. I don't know if I'll give it everything it's got, but let's just see what kind of a pass we can make. Don't hit that fucker. Oh! Well, when I hit full throttle, something will let loose. I gotta hurry up and get it out of the road now. Oh, I blew a foam, guys. Yep. Let's stop. Get this thing unplugged. Well, I guess I went a little hairy for a shakedown, huh? Dumbass. What did we break? It spit a CVD. We're never gonna find that, huh? All right, well, let's see what it did before I stop and try to find that part. Stop, read, 84, nothing even good. All right, guys, see ya.